Hello, good evening, and welcome to Off Track Small Talk. This week, we turn our attention to new and refurbished cars from the workshop of Mat Newson. To kick us off, we have the ever smiling Nigel de Kock. Good evening, Nigel. How are you?
Good evening, Jonathan. Good, and you?
Yeah, very well. We've been speaking just before we started talking about how beautiful the weather is today. It's a nice day for stock car racing, certainly.
Yeah, really good weather also over here. So sunny Netherlands today. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's good.
good.
Right. So you were last in, correct me if I'm wrong, you came over to the dinner dance in November. So back in the UK in November for dinner dance.
Yeah,
And then been in Holland, I'm guessing, since then. What's your winter been like? Been busy? What have you been doing?
yeah. Winter was good. Winter's good. Yeah, of course, my car stays in the UK, so the winters are not like it was before. So now we got my biggest sponsor. He bought a old Frank Wayman chassis, and we got it in our garage, and we make it ready for him. So it's almost done. Car, we put new bumpers on, new exhausts. He had a different gearbox in, so we put a quick change gearbox in and make this setup a bit like how my car is at the minute. Then I will drive that car for him in Holland maybe one or two times to give it a little bit of a setup, and then it's good for him to go. So that was a bit of a what are we doing at the minute in our workshop, because yeah, my car is in the UK.
Yeah. So even though you've not got a car, you've been busy working on stock cars.
Yeah, we got one car in our garage, and yeah, of course we also got American cars. We're doing a lot. So my dad has bought some cars before the winter, and yeah, make them ready in the winter to sell them before the nice weather is coming. So yeah, it's a bit what we're doing.
Good. We've spoken before, and sort of many people are aware that you race predominantly in the UK, and the reason kind of behind that is you really enjoy the UK style of racing much more than in Holland, and that's why you kind of come over and spend your time here. Was 2024 just as an enjoyable season for you?
It was good. It was, of course, we wanted to get in the world final. We did. We wanted to finish the world final. We did as well. Want to have a win in the season. We also did, but yeah, also a lot of bad luck. We had a lot of meetings where we could have more wins or better results, and just bad luck came around, technical damage and stuff like that. Just things what happens, but yeah, it was quite annoying to have it in the season when the car is quick and you are there, and then just technical things don't make it that worth. So yeah,
Yeah.
just a bit of a stressful season it was last year.
Yeah. There's a few times I remember at Northampton, and I kind of where I tend to stand at Northampton, and sort of near your dad and family and friends. There's a few times when you're doing well, and like you pull off, or there's some damage, or there's a back panel hanging off, so you get kicked onto the middle, and like the
I was
frustration.
leading. I was leading that
Yeah,
one.
absolutely. And I always think like the frustration with your dad and your family, you can see it in them, and equally I always think, and you've come a long way to race, do you know what I mean? And it just must be even more frustrating that it's not just round the corner. You've made all that effort to come over and to get bad luck. It must be difficult.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's quite difficult, of course, races like that when you think, oh, we can win it, and then yeah, it's not there. And yeah, it's hard because you take the travel, say, and you got the whole way back talking about the shit weekend again, and it's sometimes it's not what you want, but that's the thing we chose for. I live in Holland, so every track is 1 hour away from my house, so we also can choose that. And when you have a day, you jump in a bus, and 1 hour later you're home. But we choose to go race in the UK, so it's a bit of part of the job, is it?
Yeah. You can have a drink on the ferry though, can't you, to kind of get over it as well?
Yeah, yeah, but it's good. It's good the way we go over is good, and we
Yeah.
enjoy it. We enjoy it.
You did 19 meetings thereabouts last year, and on paper, sort of Bradford British in June was kind of probably the most successful in terms of results wise. And I think 5 meetings at Bradford, and we're talking about distance to tracks, and that is probably the furthest you travel to go up to Bradford. So clearly enjoy Bradford.
Yeah, Brad. Of course, Brad was my most successful track. When I first came there, never saw the track before, and straight out in my heat won it. So yeah, I think, okay, this track will suit me. So yeah, from then I had a final win there, had a few heats win there. So yeah, Brett is really one of my my best tracks. And then the British came, and we had a great meeting there. I think we had a sixth in the first heat, third in the second heat, and then winning the last heat put me on pole position for the British. So that was something we really where we were really happy with. Is something special to get pole position in big race like that.
Yeah. And Bradford is notoriously difficult, isn't it? It's a track that changes meeting to meeting, race to race, and it's two different bends. It's a challenging track.
It really is. You never know. Since the first time I've raced there, since now, the track has never been the same. So the turns will never be the same, and they put a lot of effort in the track. So it's really getting there now. But still, sometimes the weather don't help. Like British, you got a full rainy track. That will destroy the track. So it's always different because also of the weather. It's just and the track is really it's a strange track. But I think it suits me really right. So
yeah, good. Right. So we're talking tonight because 2025 is a kind of week and a half away until we get going at Kings Lynn, and you've refurbished your car, or Matt's refurbished your car over winter. We're going to reveal that shortly. But the car we're talking about, it's not that old anyway, is it? When did you have it new?
So last year was my second season with it.
Yeah.
So did 2 seasons with it, and the car was brand new from there. Perfect car, just straight out of the box when I got it. Got a second in the final with Milnall. Yeah. We won a final with it that season. Just really good car. But like the racing style I got, I'm always a bit in the. Or the thing I got is like, I'm in there in the top 3 winning, or I'm crashing. There's not something between that. So yeah, the car had some hard seasons in it. So we thought what we're gonna do, and we thought maybe it's good to give it a full refurb because we were just hanging this season with technical things, and we thought maybe it's better to get a car full refurb and make it ready for this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the thing is that you don't want to be, like you say, traveling all that way, and then something technical lets you down. When do you know what I mean? We could have dealt with that prior if we'd have been able to do it properly. Do you know what I mean? And like stripped it back and started again. So I understand that. So what has been done to the car over winter?
Almost everything. All bolt nuts are new. Cabin fully done. So the exhaust, painting, just everything what you could think is new. So it's just a brand new car. The engine has come out. So I did a lot of meetings with the engine. So we decided what we're going to do with that. I'm really happy with it. It's a really proper engine. So Bugsy mentioned that he's doing my engines from the start of my racing career. So he took the engine apart and make that brand new. The gearbox is one of the last meetings. So we had a lot of so the car's like brand new now.
Yeah, no, it sounds it. And in terms of the work, is it kind of been Matt going, right, I'm doing this, or have you been going, Matt, can you do this? Has he kind of given you some steer on what he thinks needs doing to the car? Or has it been very much, I want you to do everything to it?
We just spoke about it. If Matt's really personally, he say what he thinks, and we say what we want. So I think it was the last Redford meeting we spoke about it, and we said, well, what are we gonna do? So what do you think? I think it's time to take everything apart and make it new. And he said, yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. And of course it's our decision, because of course it's got a lot of money into it to make it new. So he said, if that is that what you want, I think it's the best idea. So I think we need to do that. So that's we always talk a lot about the things what is good to do, and he said, if you want it, then we're gonna do that.
Yeah. So from what you're saying, then it very much sounds like the car is going to be like new when it debuts on track again this year.
Yeah,
it's what you've said.
Yeah. It's It's gonna be brand new. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We like that. We like that. Right. So we've talked about it. No, just if you want to reveal your car, just kind of give us a bit of an intro for it. That'd be amazing.
Okay, here we go. Here's my car for the 2025 season.
Nigel, the car does look absolutely fantastic and a very different colour scheme for this year. So gunmetal grey, we've gone. Why is that?
Yeah, last time we had blue, so I don't want. It's hard. It's hard to choose a color because nowadays all colors are done, and I went looking to what the color scheme, but not everybody got. So I thought I really like the silver bumpers in it, so I thought we keep that. So keep everything silver. And then take the car gunmetal grey to make it a little bit different look than someone else got.
Yeah, it would look good with a red roof as well. I reckon that grey and red.
Yeah, and I think it's time for it again. It was a plan for last year to go back to red, but it didn't work out really. So we managed one time to get red on this car. So the first season I had it, we went up to red, from yellow to red. So hopefully we can go back to red, just because blue is not really the color I enjoy racing with.
No, blue is that difficult grade, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? We always take that. It's just a hard grade to race from.
It's really hard because I'm just always high up in the points. I'm always start at the back of blue on shale, so that before I start, it really is. Before I'm in second gear, already red is touching me. So then I more want to be having a red top and race with them to the blues, if you got what I mean. So yeah, blue is hard. Blue is a hard color.
It is. So you've kind of referenced there about red roof, and I suppose the question is, what are you aiming for this coming season? What are your plans for 2025?
Of course, again, I want to be in the World Final for the third time in a row. Because now it's in shale. Last year was tarmac.
Yeah.
Well, what we went in, so that's good. So I want to get into the World Final. And it really is to be back to red. Red is really what I want, and I think, of course, not like how I raced last year, but I think I'm one of the guys who can be at red top. So I think we need to be there.
Yeah.
If the car is good, if I'm good, I think I'm good enough for red. So that's things I want in World Final, and I'm always trying to be in the top 20 at the end of the points every year. That's just a thing because we race not that much.
Yeah.
We only race shale. Of course, we do some tarmac sometimes, but not planning for this year tarmac again. And top 20, red roof, and world final.
Yeah. So you mentioned obviously you're not planning on doing any tarmac this year, and the fixture lists are out. Have you and your team kind of gone, these are when we're going to come over to the UK and race? Have you kind of pinpointed that already? And sort of how many times does that roughly equate to?
Too much tarmac on this year's schedule. Yeah, too much tarmac. Not good. I was looking the first time it came out. I said, okay, there's a lot of tarmac on it and a lot of single shale meetings.
Yeah.
Because we normally plan the weekends. It's quite an effort to come only for one day.
Yeah.
And it is what it is this year. We not get a lot of that shale meetings this year, so we're gonna do more single meetings than this year. We're starting off 50 March. It's 50 March, Kings Lynn, the first meeting.
Yeah.
We're starting up there. Normally I always started to race in April, but you lose 2 meetings then. So with the gain to get back to red, I thought it's gonna be better to already do 2 meetings in March to score some points already to keep the points between us.
Yes, there's 3 in March, isn't there? There's Kings Lynn, Northampton, and then Bradford and then we've got is it Northampton Mildenhall? I don't know when that is. That's quite early.
No, not having Mill. It's April.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is do Lynn.
Yeah.
And then take end of March do Bradford for the national championship. Also qualified for.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's two shale meetings because we cannot do it's for us it's too hard to do the 3 meetings.
Yeah.
We're always trying to drive 2 times to the UK in a month. So if it's a weekend or a single meeting, we do try to do two meetings. That's a thing what's possible for us, and not more like that. This is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, with obviously, you're coming from Holland. So what is sort of travel time from your house to to get to Northampton? If you obviously, if you're going to do end to end, what would that look like?
It's just most of the times it just depends on what track. Or if you got like Northampton, just a track not far off from London, like say that. We because I live close to Amsterdam. We started like 5 o'clock. We drive to Calais. Sometimes we just drive up to Calais, sleep there, take the first train or first boat, first ferry, and then if you take the train or the ferry in the night on the Friday night, when we arrive, we go and then drive up to a service closer in Essex, so that's close to London, and then it's only most 2 hours to the tracks.
Yeah.
So, well, it's always night work. So I think we always arrive around 11 o'clock at Calais. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes when we got the ferry in the night, it's maybe a few hours waiting, go on the ferry, few hours ferry. Yeah. And then sometimes it's 2 o'clock already in the night when you arrive, and then another 1 hour drive to a service to get to sleep. Yeah.
So even to get before you get to the track, it's a long journey. You've done a long kind of I get that.
It's a long journey, but when we go to Bradford, we're starting 9 o'clock in the morning already.
Yeah.
We drive up to Calais and then drive up to Newmarket. Then we stop the bus. Then we go into the pub, have a few beers, and then it's that end of the night. Yeah. So Bradford is a long way, and long way for only 1 meeting sometimes. But it's still what we want, is it? Yeah, we want to race in the UK, so we get the travel with it.
No, certainly. Nigel, listen, I think everybody admires your commitment to coming over to race. And you've just described then, what that looks like from a time perspective, never mind, going into the cost of that. So, thank you so much for coming over and racing stock cars on our tracks. Before we go, you don't do this on your own, clearly. You've got sponsors and people you'd like to thank. So if I can just hand over to yourself and just kind of, who do you want to thank and kind of what sponsors do you want to reference?
I'm if we're going to talk to sponsors, I'm going to forget someone. So I just wanted to thank all sponsors who helped me from the start of the racing, but also new sponsors who just came on board. All help is welcome. We it's just a lot of money what goes into it, travel money, but also the racing. So that's got a lot of money. So I want to thank all people who help me with small bits, big bits. It's always appreciated. Of course, I want to thank my team because they also they have to leave a lot. They have to take the Friday off and the Monday off to go racing with me. So all the people who go with me, I want to thank, and of course Team Newson, because they do a lot for me. They do a lot for me, and they really want me to have good success in their car. So yeah, that's good. And of course, that's my dad. What he all do for me is incredible. He I've cost him a lot of money in these years. And of course, I need to thank my mom. Otherwise, she's gonna kill me. My mom, for all her help, she does, because she does as much as my dad does.
Yeah. Don't forget the mum. That's always important.
No, don't forget the mom. I did already a few times this. And I now put her name on my car for the first time. I put her name, my mum, my biggest sponsor.
That's very good. But that's how you remember whenever you're doing thank yous and you just see it every time. Got it. He does it. Very good. Nigel, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your evening, and good luck for 2025. And I'll see you at Kings Lynn in a week and a half's time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, ready for it. Excited. See you there, boys.
Cheers. Thank you.
Have a good night. Thank you.